little more progress on the Roadrunner. New fuel system is almost done. I'm waiting for some number 10 hose to run from the pump up to the regulator, well, actually up to the fuel log. What I've done here is I've installed a fuel log and then mounted the regulators on top of that, one for the carburetor and one for the nitrous. That's the way Braswell wanted it. I was on the phone, or not on the phone, but emailing back and forth quite a bit with Braswell and trying to figure out the tune-up on this carburetor. And this is the way he wants it. He wants a deadhead system. No, well, the return is on the pump. So we got one return on the pump, and no returns on the regulators. We had return on the regulator before, and he said that's not the right way to do it. So we'll do it his way, and hopefully it works. So I bought a 3. The log will actually, you can put 3 regulators on there. I'm just going to plug this off just in case we want to run another nitrous system on here, like a 2-stage. Then we got room for another regulator. So made a little bracket there to mount to the water pump bracket or alternator bracket. So that mounts good. And he said not to use any 90-degree fittings. Braswell said so. All the fittings are going to be either straight or 45s. It's going to be a little tight here, but it's going to come close to the rad, so should be able to tuck that in there away from the rad. And the headers are here. They're on, looking good. Look really good, actually. So as soon as I get that hose, today's Wednesday, I should have the hose Saturday morning. So I should be able to fire this thing up this weekend. I'm really looking forward to that. So I will definitely have a video on that because I'm sure the owner wants to see it. And so do I, and so do you. So thanks for watching, guys. Hey guys, I thought I would show you how I make up braided lines. This is a line that's already made, but I gotta make it shorter and put a 45-degree angle on there. So what I do is I mark it, and then I just take some electrical tape, wrap it around there, and cut it off, and I'll show you. You guys can see that. Cut it off nice, peel the tape off, and it should, the tape keeps the thing from, keeps the hose from, what would you call it, these little, the metal part, it doesn't flare out on you, so you can get the hose end over there. And I'll take this off. And here's the hose end. So now, just put it over the hose. And it's hard for me to do this with one hand, so I'm going to have to put the camera down. See if I can put it back up here, and then I'll just show you. Gonna turn it on. Start a wrench to the hose. You can kind of see in there. I don't know how well you guys can see that. When it's up to the threads, that's when you stop. And that's pretty much up to the threads. I use this Silglide Really slippery stuff. Give it a little grease. Just try to stick it in the hose. Thread it in. Wrenches. Smaller ones really tight. Some brake cleaner. Pull everything out nice. And that's it. Well, she's ready to put it on the car. Not that hard to do. So all it's got to do the bigger ones. Bigger ones are easy to do. The bigger the hose, the easier it is. So I'll get those done, and then I'm still waiting for the number 10 hose for to run the fuel pump up to here. And I'm waiting for some plugs for the fuel log there. So once I get those, she's ready to fire up. This is just got a plug in here right now, but this is where you flow the nitrous. I have a flow gauge that I made with a jet in it, and then I'll show you when I do it, but you hook that up to there, and then you just run a hose from there down to the fuel cell, and it flows through that jet, and then you adjust the regulator for about 5.5 pounds flowing through that jet with the flow meter, and then just plug it off, and then your nitrous is ready to go. And this is the gauge that's going to go in the car, so hopefully the driver can monitor that while he's going down track. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. Initial setup, I'm just probably going to take this out and just put a regular gauge in there just so that I can set the regulator. But getting excited, this thing's almost ready to fire up.